Hello again and thanks for joining us. Michael Nath here. We begin business now from Russia, looking at the impact of the invasion on the state of the economy and business activities across the globe. Oil prices rose on Friday amid investor concerns over tightening supplies as Russia's invasion of Ukraine entered its second day. The price of Brent crude oil rose by more than 2% to $101 a barrel as fighting appeared to intensify near the Ukrainian capital Kyiv. But stock markets in Europe and Asia rebounded as investors assessed Western sanctions on Russia. The UK, the US, the EU and others have announced sanctions against Russia. The UK imports 6% of its crude oil and 5% of its gas from Russia. But there are concerns sanctions could constrict supplies and drive up prices worldwide. RAC fuel spokesman Simon Williams said sadly more increases are on the way due to the increase in the price of crude oil and the pound weakening against the dollar, making wholesale fuel more expensive to buy for retailers in the UK. Now, world's richest man, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, lost a sum of $18.71 billion in a single day following the invasion of Ukraine by Russian troops on Thursday. The CEO of Tesla and founder of SpaceX, Elon Musk, saw his net worth drop to $199 billion after losing $13.3 billion, which brings his total year-to-date loss to $771.7 billion. This according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index tracker. In the same manner, Jeff Bezos, the second richest man in the world and the CEO of Amazon, recorded a $5.41 billion decline in his worth, bringing his net worth to $169 billion and his year-to-date loss to $22.9 billion. The decline in both their net worths came on the back of the announcement that Russian troops have invaded some parts of Ukraine, which caused sell-off sentiments in various markets. Now, the ruble firmed on Friday after hitting all-time lows in the previous session when Russia began invading Ukraine, while stock indexes rose sharply after their biggest one-day fall on record. No Russian assets were left unscathed in heavy selling on Thursday. The fighting in Ukraine continued on Friday. Now, at 0.22 GMT, the ruble gained 2.3% against the dollar to 83.30 after hitting a record low of 89.60 in highly volatile trading on Thursday. Against the euro, the ruble firmed 2.3% to trade at 93.49, having hit an all-time low of 101.03 on the interbank market on Thursday. The currency was supported by the first Russian central bank currency interventions since 2014, when Russia annexed Crimea from Ukraine. Now, the market expects more action from the central bank, which has to address inflationary risks. The weakening in the ruble after the invasion of Ukraine is expected to dent living standards in Russia and to stoke inflation that is already close to 9%. Now, Bitcoin, the world's largest cryptocurrency, has lost $33.19 billion in market capitalization as its trading price slipped to $35,000 in the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The news of Russia's special military operation in Ukraine has sent the crypto market spiraling down and tumbling along with traditional markets. On Wednesday, BTC had a market cap of $707.39 billion and closed trading at $37,296.57. However, as at 3:04 p.m. on Thursday, BTC's market cap had fallen to $674.19 billion and was trading at $35,549.04. Reacting to the tumble in the market on Twitter, a Chief Executive Officer, FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, said, "So there are arguments both ways for what should be happening to BTC right now. He added that the Ukraine saga would have financial consequences for European Union neighbors' financial robustness. Now, Russia's invasion has led to a $500 billion crypto market sell-off, according to Cointelegraph, with majority of the cryptocurrencies losing crucial support as a result of a 3-month low. Crypto's market cap has witnessed a 10% decline during early morning Asian trading hours, falling below $1.5 trillion. The International Monetary Fund has disclosed that the long-term rate of the depreciation of the naira equates to a loss of 10.6% of its value annually since 1973. According to the IMF, this rate is 1.5 times higher than the long-term rate of the currencies of other emerging markets and developing economies at 7.2% and sub-Saharan Africa at 7% over the same time period. A Washington-based lender disclosed this in its Nigeria Selected Issues Paper report. According to the IMF, Nigeria utilized an exchange rates anchoring strategy, shifting from a flexible regime to a fixed one in 2004. It added that while this might have aided to stabilize the nation's inflation expectations in the interim, it unraveled in 2014 as the global oil price crash plunged the naira into a spell of large repeated depreciation. Now, President Muhammadu Buhari has inaugurated the first Central Bank of Nigeria internet-enabled branch in Lafia, Nasarawa State. Speaking about the building, when the president broke away from his Nasarawa State visit to commission the building, CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele said the new branch is one of the 9 new internet-enabled offices of CBN constructed to ensure the central bank has visible offices across Nigeria. He then disclosed that the state-of-the-art smart building is an internet-enabled building built to bring central bank closer to the people to access CBN intervention facilities. Now, the building, he said, was anchored by the CBN's Development Finance Department for easy and efficient delivery of the bank's projects to the people. The CBN governor said the work has been completed in similar branches in Abakaliki, Ado-Ekiti, Birnin Kebbi, Dutse, Guzo, and Yenagoa, while those at Jalingo and Damaturu will be completed soon. And the Senate has passed a bill seeking to establish the Nigerian Maritime Security Trust Fund. The passage of the bill followed the consideration of a report by the Conference Committee on the Nigerian Maritime Security Trust Fund, Bill 2022. The chairman of the Conference Committee, Senator Danjuma Goje, in his presentation, recorded that the bill was passed in the House of Representatives on Tuesday, 28 September 2021. According to the lawmaker, the Senate concurred to the passage of the bill after it was transmitted to the upper chamber on Wednesday, 1st December 2021, with some slight modifications. He said that the version of the Senate in the bill would stipulate that the appointment of executive secretary should be made without recourse to a recommendation of the minister was adopted to the Conference Committee. Now, the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timi Silva, has vowed to regain the production quota that the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries approved for Nigeria. The cartel approved 1.71 million barrels per day for the country in the month of February. Speaking ahead of the 2022 Nigerian International Energy Summit held from February 27 to March 3rd, he said Nigeria was beginning to regain its lost quota. Silva said he would not be pressed to give an unrealistic timeline for meeting the quota, adding that the ministry was not happy that it was not taking advantage of soaring crude oil prices and would take steps to achieve the target. On the other hand, he noted that high prices do not necessarily call for celebration because the country imports refined products at higher prices as well.